Yo, what's good? Today I got a different style of video for you. We're launching something special called the Undiscovered Club. It's been in the works for the past couple of weeks and it's finally ready to go live. I'm going to break down what it is, why we're launching it, and also give you insight into the features and what the club looks like. So, what actually is the Undiscovered Club? It's essentially where the undiscovered community meets. It's a private space for emerging brand owners, creative talent, and industry figures to connect. It's a digital first platform, but we're also going to be hosting IRL events in the future. So stay tuned for that within the club. But yeah, we wanted to cultivate a space where you can connect, grow, learn, and collaborate with like-minded individuals while gaining access to tools, content, insights, and support that you need to move forward without doing this alone. Because I know when you embark on a creative endeavor, it can get quite lonely. So the club serves as a support group where you can find your community in. Obviously, our biggest channel is Instagram, but with the nature of the platform, there's not really a place where you guys can connect properly, talk, and support each other. With the Undiscovered Club, it's on a complete different app. You can see it as a cross between Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and Reddit. I'm not even playing when I say this, but you'll see for yourself. I didn't want to use Discord because it didn't fit the vision. I think it's too simple and chats just can get lost within the group. I wanted to use something that's showing more light on you guys' posts. But yeah, in a nutshell, it's a platform to help you build your network and collaborate with others, show off your work beyond the algorithm, and connect with other creatives. A little insight behind why we're launching it. Now again, primarily we wanted a place for our community to come together, discuss topics, and support each other, and then overall facilitate growth within your creative career. Obviously, Undiscovered is a fashion platform, but naturally this is going to gravitate more towards brand owners and fashion designers. But that does not exclude other creatives. We already got a bunch of people in there: photographers, videographers, stylists, models, and more. We're really keeping it open and sticking to that ethos of shining light on the upcoming creatives. But a few weeks back, we held a mini survey where we asked you guys a few questions that helped shape the club. I'll put up some of the answers on the screen as we speak, but when we asked what's one thing that's missing from the space, surprisingly a lot of people mentioned community. When we dove deeper into this question and asked if there's a lack of creative communities for people to tap into, again, we were very surprised with what people had to say. You can see the split here when we asked if people are in creative communities, and a large number of people weren't. But that's all good now because you got the Undiscovered Club. Obviously, with our position, we're able to see a lot of the communities and the creative communities that are available. So for those of you who are struggling to find one, or you feel like you're not part of one, this is the place for you. Now let's have a look at inside the club and some of its features. So the main feature of it is of course the exclusive club hub. This is where you'll be able to get access to us and like-minded individuals, where you can connect, discuss topics, posts, and get support and feedback. You'll also be able to discover new brands, creatives, and opportunities. We also want to provide growth and learning within the group by bringing in industry figures to carry out Q&As and industry guest talks. You know those Ask Me Anythings that rappers or actors used to do in subreddits where fans could ask them questions? That's exactly what the Q&As will be like. And then for the guest talks, I guess you can see them like a podcast or a guest lecture. Another key feature is visibility away from the platform. In today's age, it's so easy to get drowned out by the noise of social media with ads and other people's posts and suggested posts. Obviously, the algorithm mainly pushes content that gets the most attention. This makes it a very competitive battlefield. But in the club, it's all chronological, so everything gets seen and everything is ordered at the time it was posted. Another feature is being able to create custom brand profiles to help your brand or work get discovered. You'll be able to add links, your website, a bio, and even social media channels. This is a good way for you to get discovered further and pitch yourself for creative opportunities, collabs, and further work. One of the features that I love most is the location-based spaces. We really wanted to facilitate connection amongst members, so having spaces dedicated to different continents, which is also broken down by country and city, ensures you can stay connected on a deeper level to the people local to you. This will help you discover like-minded people close to you, as well as events and link-ups that might be happening. Another crazy thing that will be going on is the project. This is where we'll be hosting events, competitions, and challenges that really get the community involved and engaged in something that can help build your brand, portfolio, or collaborations. All this leads to prizes, awards, and opportunities to get featured on the platform. Now you might be asking, when is this launching? This is officially launching on the Saturday, 19th of July. There's currently a waitlist that you can sign up to. It's going to be in the description and the comments, so be sure to sign up for that so you can access the club on launch. I will let you in on a secret though. We secretly launched the club to some early access members who have been active within the club for the past couple of weeks. We're just at under 200 members for it, but let me tap you into what we've been up to so far. So we actually already had 3 online events, and one of them I'm so excited about because we're bringing something back that we used to do. If you're one of the OGs to the platform, you remember when we used to do our hot or not story polls. This is where we used to repost brands' posts to our stories, and people can rate hot or not to kind of give their opinion on whether a piece is fire or not. Now we're bringing that back, but within the group, and we held our first event the other day on the Saturday, I believe. And yeah, and here you can see how it went down. It's a good event to get your pieces rated and also get feedback in the comments. We're also gonna have a submission form where you can submit your clothes to get rated. Now we also did a designer Q&A with Loho, one of the most exciting emerging designers coming out of London. He's known for his incredible jeans, came into the group, and as you can see, the club got down to asking him some great questions. We also had our first live guest talk event. We spoke with Jake Collinson of Satori Club about 3D printing printed footwear. Now this has been something that's been slightly blown up this year, so I wanted to talk more about it. Jake was able to give us great insight into the industry, his work within it. If you want to access all of this, it will be available within the club. Let's take a further peek inside the club. So when you enter the club, you'll see a waiting room. This includes the welcome space where you can introduce yourself and let the club know who you are, where you're from, and what you do. Then we get to the announcement section. This is primarily where we'll be giving updates on a few things. Next, we have the member section, easy for you to browse through and look at, and then the event section for you to keep updated on everything going on. Next, we have the main bulk of the space being the club lounge. The first section is the massive group chat. This is essentially like the Discord style section of the club. Everyone can just loop in and have conversation there. Next, we have topics and discussion, which is quite self-explanatory. I'm going to be having daily conversations in there. Feel free to jump in, add to it, and also post your own topics and discussions. The support and feedback space is for you to get opinions on things and questions you might be unsure of. It's a great place for you to get further feedback and support on your brand. Then we have the hot or not section, which will carry out the hot or not events. And then we have the project section regarding anything for briefs, challenges, competitions, and more. In the event section is where we'd host designer Q&As, guest talks, and more that'll be going down. Now you might be asking, how much is all of this? And don't worry, it's completely free. I wanted this to be as accessible as possible and get as many people from the Undiscovered community in the group. That being said, you also have the choice of upgrading your membership to the VIP tier, which comes with extra benefits. I'll go over it briefly, but you can see more in depth in screen. The main part is the VIP only space. This is like the club inside the club. It's exclusive to you and other VIP members to connect on a more intimate level with less people involved. You'll also get free and priority access, so obviously you'll get treated like VIP. This means you'll get priority consideration in events, projects, challenges, and any form of contribution you make. You'll also be able to get free access to premium club features and paid activations. This includes being able to skip the queue and have unlimited entries for things like hot or not. We'll also be having free events and programs, brand partner decks and discounts where you can shop deals and discounts with other brands or retailers. In the future, we also want to create special one-of-one VIP membership cards dedicated to you. Last but not least, you can also enjoy bonus content, giving you access to our content archive. So anytime you've missed a newsletter or one of our previous guest talks, you can just replay it and watch it on your own time. You'll also be able to get early, extended, and exclusive access to undiscovered content. Now, the VIP tier currently starts at £20 a month, and that might be subject to change. But say you wanted just access to the VIP content, we do have an alternative tier called the Content Pass. This gives you access to all of the VIP content, whether that's archive content or bonus content. You get access to all of that just for £5 a month. That way you can support us without breaking the bank. But yeah, that was a lot. I think that's pretty much all that I wanted to cover. Depending on when this video comes out, the club is either launching tomorrow or later today, or it might be live right now. Just be sure to check the comments and description. And yeah, I can't wait to see you in the club. Don't forget to introduce yourself, say hello, and also spread the word for us.